Hi, welcome to Island Up in Sports. My name is Lenway Dehaney. Well, we're gonna talk about cricket, man. West Indies. Yes, man. We have to talk about right up. Yeah. This weekend coming is the start of the T20 World Cup in the Caribbean. Yeah, West Indies playing on Sunday. What can I say? But the West Indies have played a three T20s against the South African, and they won. Yes, 3-0. Clean sweep. It don't matter what the West Indians have done. If they bat first, if they bat last, whatsoever, the West Indies just take care of South Africa. I was looking at something from South Africa, and what they are saying is that they are concerned about some players, but not the team, because more than half of these players won't be playing in the World Cup. Yeah, that's what they're saying. More than half of them won't be playing in the World Cup. But a victory is a victory. Winning is winning. Winning is a habit. And if West Indies continue to play good cricket, I already said it, that no doubt West Indies will be in the semi-finals. My match that I'm watching West Indies is the match against New Zealand in the zone. That is the game that I will judge them and tell you rightfully where they will be. Anyway, let's get into what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles. No, Johnson Charles blazed it yesterday. If you don't understand what I mean by blaze it, I mean he hit the ball out of the park. He was on fire from the start to when he got out. Johnson Charles was there. Johnson Charles reminded me yesterday in his innings of 69 runs from 26 balls of a vintage Chris Gayle. The man who just come to the crease on a mission and just start to blaze the ball, just to have to fire on a cylinder. That is Johnson Charles yesterday. And overall, that is how Johnson Charles bat. And that is what West Indies is looking for from Johnson Charles. But I'm going to tell you something. And I'm just going to go back to the Nepal series where the West Indies A team toured Nepal recently in April. Right? And I want to go back there. And I'm following Johnson Charles' career over the years. And Johnson Charles is like this. Johnson Charles will fail in 2 innings and give you 1 good one. I told you. I said it before. That is how Johnson Charles bat. If Johnson Charles is in a series, Johnson Charles will reach about the 3rd match before he warm up, before he assess the situation and say, this is how I'm going to play. Yes, that's Johnson Charles. So, in the first match, let's go back to Nepal. We're going back to Nepal. Right, as recently as April. Johnson Charles was the opener for the A team that went there to tour to play 3 games against Nepal. Right? In the first match, Johnson Charles make a duck 0. Okay? That's the first match. In the second game, Johnson Charles make 11. Okay? In the second game, Johnson Charles make 11. In the third game, the same Johnson Charles make 119 of 61 balls. Let me say this again. In the first game, he make a duck. In the second game, he make 11. And in the third game, he make 119 of 61 balls. That is the Johnson Charles. I know. And that is Johnson Charles. And I'm saying Johnson Charles is inconsistent and it's taking too long to assess the situation. You want to tell me that Johnson Charles will go in the World Cup as our opener and will be taking 3 matches to assess the situation, 3 matches to give us a big score? Nah, man. No. Let us look on this South Africa series. This one, where we play all 3 games. Let us look at Johnson Charles again. Okay? In the first game against South Africa, he make 1. Second game, 7. And the third game, Johnson Charles makes 69 of 26 balls. From 26 balls. That's Johnson Charles. That's Johnson Charles. I tell you, Johnson Charles have a record. He will fail in 2 games and come in your 3rd game, and you have to be wondering if it's same Johnson Charles. He could easily make a century yesterday. In the third T20 against South Africa, Johnson Charles could easily make a century. It was there for him. He just missed it one and it went in the air and they caught him. But it was there for him. He was blazing. He was blazing. I even thought that it was less ball that he took and made that. I didn't even know it was 26 ball because he was blazing out of the park. Brandon King just stay at one end and keep quiet. It was Johnson Charles who was all over Sabina Park. And we only hope and pray that Johnson Charles come good and don't wait till the 3rd match or 3rd match in any of the World Cup. Just go out and start the innings properly from the first match. We are hoping Johnson Charles do that. Okay. So Obel McCoy heard the news that he's in the squad now. He's fully in the 15-man squad because Jason Ola is injured. Jason got injured in the county championship in England. So Obel McCoy, he did well. He got 3 wickets yesterday for 39 runs. Actually, he didn't have a good game Saturday, but he came back yesterday, Sunday, and he did a very good game. Obel McCoy. Shamar, Joseph, pace, 2 wickets, 24 runs. From his 4, not bad. Yeah, man. Shamar is there. But I want to see Shamar against the Australians. That match that they're gonna play in Trinidad, I want to see him again against the Australians, right? My man of the series, and I let me tell you, this is okay. Before I go to the man of the series, Myers struggle. Kai Myers struggled throughout the series. For me, he didn't look. Now he bowled good, you know, but with the bat, he didn't look comfortable to me. He didn't look relaxed to me, right? King Brandon, consistent. Yes, it was consistent throughout this series. But my man of the series, this have nothing to do with who they select as the man. This have nothing. I just come up with this man. Is Motley. Yes, Motley. Yes, man. Anytime he comes, as a matter of fact, yesterday he got 2 wickets for 21 runs. But anytime he is bowling, something is gonna happen. Something is gonna happen. Yes, it's like something is gonna. Either he's gonna have control or he's gonna take wickets. And so I give. Congratulations, West Indies. As I said, the South Africans are trying to play it down. A win is a win. Victory is ours. The World Cup is on us. It is on us, people. Cricket World Cup is here. Saturday is the start. Sunday, West Indies play. Alright? Have yourself a good one. Leave a comment, man. What do you think of Johnson Charles? What do you think of Johnson Charles batting? What if he fail in the 2 first World Cup matches? Will you give him a chance for the 3rd one? Because that is where his average is pointing. That is where his batting is pointing. That he may fail in 2, but come good in the 3rd. That is what it is saying. Assessing him. What do you say? As I said, leave a comment. I like to get the comments, man. And please remember to like, share, subscribe. And continue to follow Island of Pin Sports. My name is Lenwet Doheny. Take care.